we'll show you how to assemble the TFK Twinner Twist Duo. As you can see, I have all the parts around me that you find when you open the box. First, what you want to start with are attaching the rear wheels. The rear wheels look like this. You've got the disc on one side, and it's just plain on the other side. The back wheels come in three pieces. You've got this, this, and this. You should have two of each of these pieces. What you're going to do is attach this to the disc side of the wheel. You'll notice there's a small flap that comes down on this. You're going to simply put that over the disc and line up the hole right here with the hole that goes through the middle of the wheel. Then you're going to get this, push the button on the end, and put it through the wheel, coming from this side. This is the opposite side from the disc. So you're going to come over here, push the button, and put this through the wheel and the black device that you've just attached. Something that you need to notice on the Twinner Twist Duo is that this piece right here that says M-brake is not centered in the middle of the back axle. It's slightly to one side. So what you're going to have to do is make sure that you have the short brake line. There are two different lengths of brake lines. One, as shown on this wheel, is much longer than the one that I've attached to this wheel. So we're going to put this shorter one on the shorter side. We're simply going to push the button again and put this into place. You'll notice on each side of the back axle, you have this black part right here that's kind of a shape of a triangle. You're going to align the black piece that you've attached to the wheel in line with that so that it fits snugly into place. The whole time you're going to be pushing that button and place the wheel into place. What you want to do is you should hear a click, but if you don't hear a click, sometimes it's very quiet. Just jiggle on the wheel just to make sure that it's in place. Then you're going to attach the brake line. And how you do that is you're going to look on this brake line, and there's an arrow on one side. The arrow side is going to point towards the arrow that you have right here on this black piece in the middle of your back axle. This wheel, I've already attached the brake line piece, and I've already attached this rod that goes through the center of the wheel. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to push the button and push it into place on the back axle. Then I'm going to pull on it, make sure it's snugly in there. Make sure it's locked into place. Then, again, I'm going to line up the arrows and attach the brake line. That is the hardest part of setting up the Twinner Twist Duo. Next, I'm going to attach the front wheels. The front wheels are very easy to attach. Doesn't matter which side you put them on. Simply grab one, push it down into place. You're going to hear a snap. Same procedure on each side. Snap it into place. Now, we're going to turn the entire stroller over. And we're going to unfold it. To unfold it, you grab the black handles on each side, or the center silver handle if you prefer, and roll the back wheels slowly out. Now, you'll notice the basket in the middle is at a slight angle like this. It's very, very important that you reach down, push the middle of the basket so that it's flat. This locks the frame into place. This is very important for the stability and the safety of the frame. Next, pull the handle up, push it down into place. Final step is there are clips on each side, looking just like this. Clip it into place over here, and clip it into place over here. Then you can adjust the handlebar simply by pressing the two buttons. You'll notice the handlebar is slightly narrow. This is because the Twinner Twist Duo is designed to go through all doorways, all standard size doorways, that is. Next, you're going to attach the two sun canopies. You'll notice the sun canopy has different attachment pieces on each side. One side has a square-shaped thing, and then the other side has hooks, just like this. What we're going to do is we're going to line up the side that has the square to the center, where you see right here, there are places where this fits inside. Simply put that into place, and then you're going to slide these hooks down into place on this side. If you're finding it's difficult, simply bracket the sun canopy down until it's at an angle where it's easy to slide into place. Then, you can attach all of the sun canopy back here with Velcro and snaps. The second sun canopy follows the same procedure. It has the opposite, square on one side, hooks on the outside. So, slide it into place, push that side in. Then pull the back fabric underneath the handlebar and snap it all into place all around the back of the seat. In the summer, you may want to keep this open so that there's better air circulation through the stroller, but in the winter, you'll probably want to keep this snapped up just so that that cold wind is not blowing through. Also, with the Twinner Twist Duo, you'll notice that it came with two handlebars. The reason for this is because you have the option to do a single bassinet or double seats, as we have here. In this case, we'll want to attach the double handlebar, not the single handlebar. So, what you want to do is you'll see there are red tabs. You always want the red tabs to be pointed upwards. And then you're going to notice there are silver buttons right here in the center, together with silver holes on the frame. What we're going to do is line up those silver buttons with the silver holes on the frame. Slide it along the frame until you feel that it's in place. And then clip the sides. And then you can adjust it by pressing the red buttons and moving it up and down as you desire. Some additional things that you need to keep in mind with your new Twinner Twist Duo are the brakes. As with the brakes of the bicycle, you're going to have to do some fine tuning. So you want to check the brakes before you start strolling. First, you'll notice some screws right here by the brake handle. This is for adjusting both sides of the brakes at the same time. On each side of the brakes down here, you're going to notice also screws. This is for adjusting one side of the brakes or the other. I'm going to show you down here how to adjust the brakes. The procedure is the same for all of the brakes. What you're going to do, there's a black bolt right next to this piece right here. You're going to loosen that bolt and then loosen or tighten the silver screw as you desire. You can test the brakes to see if it's the tightness that you would like. Then you're going to tighten that screw back up and you're ready to go. Same procedure up here. If you want to loosen or tighten both brakes at the same time, do it here. So you just need to feel the brakes, see if one side is looser than the other, and fine-tune it accordingly. Additionally, you need to check the air pressure of your tires. The correct air pressure is written on the side of all of the tires that we use, and you need to use a bicycle pump to inflate them accordingly. Additionally, the seat belts have multiple position options. Right here, you'll notice that there are pieces of fabric that go across. This allows you to adjust the length of the shoulder straps. You can simply unclip them right here and move them up and down through these pieces. It's very easy. push the button and release it and thread it through for a shorter child. And you're done. This is also good for attaching the fleece foot sack. You can feed the shoulder straps through the foot sack and you're done simply by unclicking right here. When you want to use the Twinner Twist Duo with a bassinet or two bassinets, you simply remove the seats by unsnapping. When you want to attach one bassinet, you're always going to remove the seat on the left-hand side. The reason for that is the weight distribution on the Twinner Twist Duo is designed only to allow for this side to use the bassinet. And that is how you assemble the Twinner Twist Duo with no bassinets.